Hello there everybody, it's me Leo and welcome back to another Stardew Valley Legacy speed build. So today we are working on the Pelican Town Museum and Library. So I believe officially this place is known as the museum, but it's actually kind of like split in two. Like one half of it is a museum and the other half of it is a library, so I'm just gonna call it a museum and library. But I believe this is where the character Gunther lives. Now that is a little bit of a question mark because we don't really get to know Gunther. He is one of the few characters in Stardew Valley which you cannot actually befriend or which you cannot actually gift to, but I do believe that he stays here. I do believe that this is a place that he considers his home. So I'm gonna just make myself the option of giving him his apartment upstairs because we don't really get to see the other parts of this house. Like we only get to see the ground floor, and pretty much all of that is the museum and the library, so we don't really know where Gunther lives, but we're just gonna say that he lives upstairs, okay? But yeah, Gunther, he is the museum curator, and when you actually first move into Stardew Valley, he will immediately inform you that the previous curator has stolen all of the artifacts that were housed in the museum. So your character has this kind of like I guess sub-quest. You know, as a gamer obviously I would call it that, but yeah, I guess your character has this sub-quest where he has to kind of like bring different relics and artifacts to the museum. So Stardew Valley has a lot of emphasis on exploration. And you know, while you're exploring, you will encounter a lot of different artifacts and a lot of different objects, and a lot of those you can actually donate to the museum or you can sell them, depends on your principles and you know what's valuable to you and what isn't. But yeah, typically every time I find a new artifact I would donate it to the museum. If I find a couple other more as I explore the town, I will actually just sell them because you only need to donate once at the museum in Stardew Valley. I don't even know if this is making sense for you guys, but yeah, Gunther, he never leaves his little podium inside the museum, so I don't really know what is up with his character, because that's quite strange, to be honest, because there are other characters that you can't befriend. I think the ones from the Adventurers Guild, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that those characters you also don't have the option of gifting to. I'm not sure. So yeah, let me tell you guys that I have spent so many hours in Stardew Valley. I don't even know how many. You know what? I'm gonna check. Like, I'm sorry if you guys can hear this. Like, professional YouTuber. Yeah, I am actually being very professional right now. Okay, so so I have played 77 hours of Stardew Valley, and last time I played it was yesterday. So yeah, I don't really think of myself as like such a hardcore fan, because I'm sure that there are so many people out there that have played the game like significantly more than I have. But you know, it's fun being able to talk to you guys, and I just really love the game. It just has such a soft spot in my heart, and I'm really happy that a lot of you guys, I've actually gotten you guys interested in Stardew Valley. So hopefully I'm being coherent. If I'm not, apologies, but I'm pretty sure at this point most of you guys are used to my incoherence. Speaking of being incoherent, from the outside, this museum area is actually not that big or not that wide, but when you actually go inside, it actually has like so much space. Like it actually has like so much space, and I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be one of those builds where it's gonna be really difficult to, you know, find a middle ground between the outside and interior and make everything look coherent. So this is me doing my best to accommodate all of the spaces that appear in Stardew Valley, and at the same time make this thing look authentic to how it looks on the outside. Because, you know, I kind of like find a middle ground of both, so that's kind of just what I went for in all of the builds actually. So yeah, typically you would donate artifacts at the museum and you will be rewarded with certain things like certain privileges or certain reward objects. I don't know actually, because in The Sims 4 I'm not sure if you can actually donate stuff to the museum. I have a feeling that you can't, even though I haven't really tried it yet. I know that in The Sims 3 you can actually donate artifacts to, you know, specific like display cases, and you can even decide on like putting glass cases, or it's really fun. I really love doing it in The Sims 3. But yeah, this lot is not going to be set up as a museum because I do intend to make Gunther as a character in the Stardew Valley Legacy Challenge. Yeah, I gotta make that distinction all the time. But yeah, Gunther, he's gonna be in there. He's gonna be one of the characters, and he's gonna be living here. So this place isn't gonna be set up as either a museum or a library, even though it could easily be turned into one of those. But yeah, Gunther has to live somewhere. The same goes for Jojo Mart actually. The character Morris, he is gonna be living in Jojo Mart, so I don't think I can make Jojo Mart into like a legit grocery as well. So yeah. I feel like I have to say this in every video, so if you guys want to talk to me more about the series, you guys can use the hashtag SimDewValleyLegacy on Twitter, because I always tweet using that hashtag. If in case I decide to upload the builds in the future, you guys can find them using the hashtag SimDewValleyLegacyBuilds, and for the Sims, you guys can find using the hashtag SimDewValleyLegacySims. So all of that will be in the gallery at some point, I hope. So yeah, right now we're kind of just furnishing the library area, and literally the only people I can see here every time I visit are Penny, Jazz, and Vincent. I don't think I've ever seen other characters. Maybe Abigail. Yeah, I think maybe I've seen Abigail come here like a couple of times, but yeah. So there we went. We just furnished the whole library area, and I gotta say, you guys, I actually really am surprised at how much I liked the finished build. I didn't expect to like it that much because, I don't know, of course I'm just really pessimistic like that, but overall I was actually really happy. I was pleasantly surprised by how well it actually came together in the end. So right now we are actually furnishing the museum area, and what you do in Stardew Valley when you find relics, you basically go to like one of these display shelves and you just drop the relic. It's just gonna plop there, and yeah, it's automatically like donated, and it's, you know, it's all good to go. I wish there was some way we can do that, because if we can, I would totally like change the rules. Like for example, I would like kind of like replicate the bundle, like I don't know, maybe like, because in Stardew Valley basically the main storyline of it's a very like complicated story, but basically one of the paths you can choose to take is to complete the community center, and in order to complete the community center you have to complete certain bundles. I wish there was a way to do that in The Sims, because I would like to have like, you know, a crops bundle, like, you know, having Sims grow certain, you know, rare crops in a certain quality, and also like maybe catch a certain type of fish, you know. I would love to do that. But I think there's really no way of replicating that in The Sims 4. So what I plan to do is actually just do a more kind of like generalistic approach to everything. So basically, I think in the rules, like what I plan to do is just, you know, like, for example, make a rule where you have to grow all types of plants, or like collect all metals, or like collect all rocks, or like catch all fish. It's gonna be that open-ended, which I think is also like a good representation of the gameplay of Stardew Valley in general. And I'm really open to talking to you guys about it at this point, because I think we're like past halfway. Like this week we're halfway through the series, okay? So like at some point a couple of weeks from now we will be confronted with a very real reality of actually starting the Let's Play. I cannot wait, to be honest. I'm a little bit stressed out though, because I am literally struggling to catch up on builds and also to catch up on The Sims, because I think at this point maybe I've done 6 to 8 households. and maybe 4 households that have bachelors and bachelorettes. So I still have a long way to go. But yeah, it's been so much fun, you guys. Let me tell you, like, having a daily series of builds takes me back to when my channel was a little bit younger, and where I did like a crazy amount of content on a weekly basis. Like back then, I would do, I think, 2 episodes of a Sims 4 Let's Play, and then I would do 2 episodes of a non-Sims 4 Let's Play, and then I would post maybe 1 or 2 episodes of a real-time speed build. Anyone remember those? And then I would post at least 1 like actual speed build a week. All of those I post on a weekly basis, which is a crazy amount. Like I think maybe 5 to 6 videos come up a week, like a couple of years ago, and it was like crazy overwhelming. It was so much fun though, because The Sims 4 was like newly released, so like we were discovering like the game and a lot of the features and stuff like that. But I think now I think that it's gotten monotonous. I think you guys can see that in all of the Let's Plays that I did. The fact that all of the recent Let's Plays have been getting fewer and fewer and further in between, because back then, like, I think my Let's Play on The Sims 4 had like 100 episodes, and that one wasn't even like officially finished. My Let's Play on The Sims 4 Get to Work, which was the first expansion pack, had like 80 episodes, and then it all like went downhill from there. I think my Let's Play on Get Together had like 40 parts. My Let's Play on City Living had maybe like 10 to 15 parts. Then my Let's Play on Pets had like 10 parts. Yeah, I know. I have no commitment whatsoever. I knew that being committed to doing daily speed builds was going to be such a challenge, but I knew that I was so up to it because I was just so ready to start a new series on the channel, and I just am having so much fun so far. Hopefully you guys can tell that. So yeah, the fact that you guys are so supportive and the fact that you guys have been sending all of your love and support means so much to me, and it honestly keeps me going. So I'm just so grateful for it. I know I've said it so many times, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the builds. Of course, I get sidetracked all the time. But yeah, this area upstairs, it's completely my take on what I expect like Gunther's living area would look like, and a lot of it is influenced by let's see, Dr. Harvey's living area, because Dr. Harvey's house is one of the few houses that actually have an actual second floor where he lives in, and he also has his clinic downstairs. So I felt like, you know, Gunther's situation was in a way very similar to his. So a lot of the things I did for Harvey's clinic, I also did in Gunther's apartment as well. Once again, I'm really open to changes if you guys can think of something to improve on. So please let me know in the comments below as well. And yeah, pretty much finishing off everything by actually putting these chandeliers, because why not? I feel like it makes everything look a lot more glamorous, and I think we're gonna do a little bit more landscaping as well. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. I just put a fence all over the property, the same way it looks in Stardew Valley, and I think all of the plants that I chosen were placed specifically on areas where these plants were in Stardew Valley as well. So yeah, let's see here. Do I have anything else to say? I actually don't think there is. So yeah, I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to think, what you guys have to say about the series so far, and please let me know your suggestions, because I'm really open to those. And I love interacting with you guys in the comments as well. So yeah, we're just throwing in a couple more bushes, but I think that is pretty much it for this build, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up my commentary right here. So once again, please don't forget to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys want to support the channel. And of course, you all have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.